On IMDb, Johnny143 says Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark is the best of the bunch. This is it, folks. It doesn't get any better than this. You know the plot, you know the music, but trust me, this is the one to see. Harrison Ford at his peak. Karen Allen is perfect. Why in the world did Spielberg not use her again? She was far superior to the whiny Kate Capshaw, and every supporting actor is spot on. This is the one that started it all, for better or for worse. I'm of the school that thinks the sequels were inferior retreads, but that's neither here nor there. This is a great movie, and you should see it already. 1 star. Hello, and welcome to the Royds Review Podcast. I'm Rob.
And I'm Andy.
And we are back once again to talk Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark from 1981. Back in the world of our friend Spielby. Andy, how are you?
I'm good, Robbie. How are you?
I'm good. I forgot all the nicknames we had given Steven Spielberg, so I went with Spielby.
That's pretty good. I think most of it was Stevie Spiels.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
The Berg.
The Berg. That's right. I forgot about that one.
Do you think he'd like Spielby?
I would like to think.
Yeah. Hey, Spielby, get your ass over here.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be cool if he listened to this and was like, I'd like to be on the podcast? And like he brought a song. Like he fucking wrote a song.
He got John Williams to compose a song.
That would be great.
Yeah, I think it'd be more likely he'd hear it and then he'd send us an email saying, if you ever call me Spielby again, you will be killed.
Yeah.
Every time we record the podcast, I'm going to have like a red dot on my head from a gun pointing out my window.
Oh my goody.
Yeah, like
goody,
if he says
goody
Spielby
God.
one more time, he's going to get it.
Yo, he hates the nickname Spielby.
Apparently.
He'll fucking kill you.
That's what I just said, so.
Right, I was just reiterating it. Let's move on. Rob.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Indiana Jones?
I have only seen most of the fourth one.
Right, you were saying on previous episodes.
Yeah. So this was my first time watching this. What about you?
I've seen this movie at least 5 times in my whole entire life. Yeah.
So you heard it here first, folks. Andy's seen this at least 5 times.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
I'll fucking say anything, man.
You're wild.
Yeah. I like it. I think this is just great, like swashbuckling, good action. This is just a good time.
A belt-buckling good time.
Very, very good.
Thank you.
I get real heavy James Bond vibes from it. It's like American James Bond.
Okay.
You know?
I get that.
Because, like, he's...
lots of shooty bang bangs.
Especially in this one, he's just not... He's not learning a lesson. There's no character arc. He's just a guy going on an adventure, saving the day.
That is true.
And that's what most James Bond movies are. You know? It's good stuff.
Yeah, it was fun. I liked it.
Yeah. All right. Well, what do we got going on next week, right?
Hey, what year did this come out?
That would be 1981.
Would you say that 1981 was a pretty big year for movies?
Not only that, I would also say that it is the year of our Megazord.
Very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Clash of the Titans came out. The original. The good one.
Holy shit. That's a good movie.
Yeah. Outland.
Okay.
Why don't you come inside?
Escape from New York. Okay. We got Kurt Russell.
We got Kurt Russell.
Off the bat, it's a good movie. Okay.
Okay.
I believe it's John Carpenter. Am I right on
Okay.
that? I have no idea.
I've never seen it,
So
so.
his character's name is Snake Plissken. Nice. In Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, Snake is disguising himself as somebody, because Snake is supposed to be dead, and he's disguising himself, and his disguise name, his fake name is Plissken.
It is John Carpenter, by the way.
Oh, hell yeah. But yeah, that's a little bit of dweeb shit. You know?
No, I love it. You love Snake.
I do love Snake Eater.
I always forget that the actual series is Metal Gear Solid and not just Snake Eater because I do the Snake Eater shit so much.
Yeah, no. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is probably the best one. But, yeah, I actually just started playing the 5th one again. It is unfinished, but it is also brilliant.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior. What a rush.
Wow. The Road Head Warrior.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
A movie called Kill and Kill Again. What is that? The Clintons?
Oh, shit. Robbie's not going to wake up tomorrow.
Probably not.
They're going to kill him.
If I'm lucky.
The Evil Dead, more like the Evil Bread.
Nice.
That's why the people tune in, Robbie.
Oh, a movie called Circle of Power. I thought it was called Brainwash for a second. I was about to make a joke, and then I was like, "Oh fuck! Wait, that's not the name of the movie, and it's not."
Oh,
it says Brainwash, and I was gonna make an awesome joke, but now I'm not gonna make it because it doesn't make any sense. Hey, the movie called Going Ape came out. Going Grape, turning purple.
very
Oh my god,
good.
he's choking! He's choking!
Oh my god. Hard Country. That's Johnny Cash with a boner.
Nice. Fucking
Thank you.
sick.
Thank you.
Harry's War. It's like I gotta kill all Harrys.
Oh shit, An American Werewolf in London? That's a good movie.
He's like, oh, like, where's your accent? You're not from around here, bloke.
Oh, no, British. Pretty good, right?
The movie Caveman came out. Is that the one with Ringo Starr?
I think so. I know
It
he was in a
absolutely
Caveman
is,
movie.
yeah.
Wow.
Ringo Starr, Dennis Quaid, Shelley Long. What a cast.
What about Porky's?
I don't think that movie aged well.
I've never seen it.
I saw it a long time ago when my parents, when I was like 11 or 12, my parents were like, you'd love the movie Porky's. And they put it on for me, and I was like, I don't think I should be watching this at this age.
Why, is it like sexual?
Yeah. They screw a hole and like watch the girls' locker room and shit.
Oh,
Yeah, really Andy
Peeping
Jafara
Toms.
stuff.
Robbie.
A movie called
Robbie.
The Fun House, which is what you call your basement.
Oh yeah, I got a fun basement.
Oh, a movie about you came out called The Prowler.
Man, you know what?
I'm hitting. This movie called Saturday the 14th. I love it. 10 out of 10. I haven't even seen it, and it gets all the awards.
The Prowler is the name of an Iron Maiden song, and so is The Quest for Fire, which is also a movie that came out this year.
Cool.
Oh, speaking of James Bond, we got For Your Eyes Only.
Oh, are they nudes?
For British Eyes Only.
Nice. Very good. A movie called Nighthawks. It's about nocturnal birds.
Very good. Night Elf Mohawk. You remember that World of Warcraft commercial with Mr. T?
No. Sorry.
Oh, man.
I remember him being in a World of Warcraft, but I don't remember the details. So when you said all that stuff, I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, he was like, I'm a Night Elf Mohawk. Some shit. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Cool.
All right, so this movie Excalibur came out, right?
Okay.
Helen Mirren is in it. 'Cause I know that because it says her name above the title. I saw a YouTube video by Patrick Willems? I forget. Anyway, he talks. It's all about Scott. I almost said Scott Snyder. Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder and how every movie he's ever made is Excalibur because he loves. Like he's very open about loving the movie Excalibur.
Okay.
And every movie that he's ever made is just that movie. And it's pretty interesting stuff.
A movie about November 1st came out. It's Halloween 2.
That's pretty good.
Trick or Treat 2. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm out of candy. Oh, Heavy Metal. You ever see that movie?
Lead.
Very good.
No, I have not.
It's like cartoon scantily clad women fighting like dinosaurs and shit. It's very strange. I remember watching it on like, I don't know, probably Cinemax or some shit when I was like, 12 or something. And I was
That's
like,
why they call it Skinamax, baby.
yeah, and I was like, wow, boobies.
Were there boobies in it?
Yeah, there's a lot of cartoon boobies and a lot of bush.
Cartoon?
Yeah, it's all a cartoon. Yeah.
Oh, that was weird. I was
Yeah,
going to say
well,
we're going to add it to the list. Cartoon boobies are weird.
Yeah.
It makes it weird, Andy.
I mean, when I was 12, boobies are boobies,
That's fair. Oh, speaking of boobies, The Fox and the Hound came out.
Oh shit! I don't understand why is there a connection between The Fox and the Hound and boobies?
The woman in it has boobies, I'm sure.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if I've ever actually seen Fox and the Hound.
It's very good.
I know it's a real tear jerker.
Yeah, jerk those tears right out my eyes. But
Uses tears as lube.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember watching it all the time when I was a wee lass.
Stripes.
Oh, that's
More
William
like solids,
Murray.
am I right?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Who murdered Joy Morgan?
Fred.
All right, mystery solved.
History of the World Part 1.
That's a good movie.
That's a good movie. All right, I'm over it.
Yeah, I don't know any of these. All right, in Indiana Jones.
And that's
what
how
about-
we decide to end the segment. Yeah, I'm over. Oh, wait. The Great Muppet Caper.
Oh shit! Yeah, the Muppet movies are good. They're good.
Yeah, they're all great.
I saw the Gonzo one in theaters. It's probably the weakest one.
Which one was the Gonzo one?
The one where it's like about where Gonzo came from.
Was it the space one? Muppets in Space?
Yeah.
Yeah, with Jeffrey Tambor.
Yeah, I barely remember it. That's why I think.
It's
Probably
sad
the
that I
weakest
remember
one.
a lot of it, and I can also acknowledge it's not a good movie.
Yeah. But it's not even terrible. It's just
No.
not up to par with all the other ones.
No. Once they started doing like actual human like stars of the movie, instead of just having human cameos, it started to be like,
I mean, Michael Caine.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
A Muppet Christmas Carol is legitimately excellent.
Yes, it's very, very good. Indiana Jones. How about Maryland Stevenson?
Okay, that was pretty good. That was good.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? When you said Maryland Stevenson, I was very confused because in my head I was making jokes like I was obviously going for the easy ones like Indiana Moans. Oh, But like I was also thinking like Illinois Jenkins.
Yeah, there you go.
Like keeping the same
Yeah.
initials.
Okay. Well,
But,
that's
like,
hard because there's only so many states.
Exactly. Yeah.
Iowa Johnson.
There we go. But then there's like Indiana Bones that goes along with Indiana Moans.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Indiana Stones. Like, he's got them stones, baby.
Nice.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you fucking say, Robbie. I know what you fucking say.
Indiana Phones. He's got big headphones all the time. Like, stop listening to music all the time. You have work to do.
Also, it's the 30s. Where did you get those? How about Wyoming Jefferson?
Very good.
Thank you.
Indiana.
This segment doesn't seem like we're wasting anyone's time, right?
No.
Okay, good.
Indiana Loans. He works for a bank.
Very fiscally responsible.
Yeah, he's a loan shark, actually.
Yeah, Wilson fiscally responsible.
Very good. Excellent.
Thank you. Previous episode. Into the Spider-Verse.
The 30s, he would take on Spider-Man Noir.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Yeah. Indiana Scones. He's
okay. Indiana Clones. He's a duplicate.
That's good. Indiana Pones. He really got you on the internet.
He did a 360 no scope. And he teabagged your corpse.
Indiana Owns. It takes place in the 1830s.
Uh-oh.
Indiana.
I was thinking he just had equity in a home or something. Like he owns property.
Well, you didn't say that, so.
Well, you
Indiana.
Didn't leave any room, Robbie. You went immediately for the dark racist shit.
What?
What are you talking about? What?
I just said Indiana owns. I didn't say what he owns. It just takes place 100 years earlier.
He put it on me. The bastard.
Oh man, your head, man. Gotta get it checked out, dude.
Well, I'm a roadhead warrior.
Very good. Indiana Zones. He's all about zoning laws.
Okay.
All right. Indiana Cones. He likes ice cream.
Okay. How about Indiana Jones? He's really jonesing for some ice cream.
Very good. Very good. Indiana Drones. He takes out drone strikes on the Middle East.
More like Indiana Obama.
Indiana. I don't know if I have any more. Send us an email, roydsreview@gmail.com. Indiana, whatever.
More like Indiana, pretty much every president after 9/11.
Nice. Fucking sick. Indiana. So I'm a sucker for openings like this when people are just walking, doing like mundane things. Like they're just walking through the forest as the credits are rolling.
Oh, yeah. Stevie Spiels is...
Oh, yeah, we're talking about the movie now. I'm done.
Oh, yeah. No. We're so sorry, honestly.
I'm not.
Oh, Robbie's taking it to the grave.
No, I love that shit. That's so much fun to do that. People are peeing their pants at work.
I hope not.
I hope they are. That'd be so funny, and I would get off on that.
Oh, Robbie, that would be really, really embarrassing.
Yeah, for them.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know why he's turned on. Well, yeah, Stevie Spiels is great at like setting the tone, and like it's not just him, it's the score. Like the score really sets up what kind of movie this is gonna be.
Yeah.
Just like really pulpy, really just like straight out of an old newspaper comic strip.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know, like it's just good. And like something's very familiar about it, but also like, you know, new. I mean, not new because the movie's 40 years old, but
I was gonna say,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like at the time, it would be like, wow, this is new and fresh, but also familiar. You know?
Yeah.
It's good.
Alfred Molina licks a fucking dart. He like pulls it out of the trees. Like,
yeah. And he goes,
ugh,
poison, yucky.
Yeah, icky, my tummy hurts. I got a tummy ache now. You just licked poison, idiot.
Yeah. And then he's like, I'm gonna go kidnap Mary Jane.
What?
Who's Dr. Octopus?
Oh, okay. Yes, now I understand.
I like how he immediately gets his comeuppance.
Oh yeah,
like immediately. He's like, throw me the whip. He's like, throw me the treasure first. And he's like, I guess I have no fucking choice. Yeah. And then he does it. He's like, I'm gonna fucking kill that guy. And then around the corner, he's already dead.
Dead.
Cool.
D-E, and then he calls him Stupido or whatever.
Yeah. Great stuff.
When Alfred Molina is covered in spiders, that's my 13th reason.
Yeah, that's too many spiders. That's like 400 too many spiders.
Yeah.
Get that shit off of me.
But
Actually, they're tarantulas. Rob drowned.
all the dead bodies on the spikes are fucking sick. Throughout the fucking film, all the death in this movie is awesome.
Yes.
And they show the rotting corpse right at the beginning. It's like, you're gonna get fucked up. And then Alfred Molina, like you said, gets absolutely fucked up.
I like how whenever they show the corpses, they like zoom in and there's like a scream in the back.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just good. It's good.
We get the iconic boulder scene.
Yes. I mean, he's great at building tension, Stevie Spiels.
Yeah. I mean, Indiana Jones definitely didn't think that would work, right?
Well, like, I like how they show him filling the bag
Right.
with sand. And then when like he pulls the bag out and he pulls some sand out because he's trying to like get the weight right.
Yeah.
Great stuff. But then you get the most perfectly perfectly spherical boulder that's ever been.
I know.
And I said, what is this, Crash Bandicoot?
I was like, they ripped the scene off from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Indy's pilot is fishing. He's just like chilling. I'm just going to fish. What are you doing?
He's like, start the plane. Start the plane.
And the pilot is a pet snake for no reason. Oh, it's my pet snake, Reggie.
Yeah, and he's like, why don't you grow a pair, Indy? He's like, no, there's a python between my legs and we're 700,000 feet in the air. You fucking shithead.
Jacques, why is there a fucking snake in the cockpit? Like, oh, come on, be tougher. No, you got to warn a man before you bring a snake onto a plane. There's a movie about this.
What are you, a Nancy? Because it's the 30s.
Yeah, very good.
You know.
But
What are you, a little light in the loafers?
I gotta be on Indy's side there. You can't just bring a snake onto a plane and be like,
Especially-
what?
It's a fucking python or some shit. Like,
Yeah, it's not like it's like a fucking milk snake or like a gardener snake. It's
Right.
a fucking, yeah.
like, what if while we're up in the air, this thing wraps itself around my leg, and now I have to amputate my leg?
Well, it's also like, hey, is this one of the poison ones?
Yeah, honest, that's a good question.
Because I don't know by looking at. I don't know. I don't know.
Technically, no, pythons
Venomous.
are venomous.
Not poisonous.
pythons-
Poisonous is what you ingest. I know.
Well, pythons in general are not venomous. They bind their prey. They suffocate it. They
I'll
swallow it.
bind you.
Ooh.
Ooh. Then I'll hit you with those little whippy things. Indiana Jones, he's teaching a college course, and then this never comes back. And I don't think this needs to be here.
What, the fact that he's a professor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's like to let you know he's not an idiot, I guess. I mean, I don't really know. It because a lot of it is not really followed up on, like you said, like the girl is like love you on her eyelids.
Jesus Christ, these are
So,
the
like-
thirstiest students ever.
Yeah, but like that's like trying to show that he's like a heartthrob, kind of like
These girls are more dehydrated than ones in the desert.
nah. But like they I think they're trying to show like, oh, he's a ladies' man. But if you look at him in that scene, like he sees her and he's very confused about it. He's like, why did you do that?
Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, he might be attractive, but if some student wrote "love you" across my
Hey,
eyelids and
you
then
move it a
blinked
little.
slowly at me, it's like, first of all, what are you, a cat? Why are you blinking slowly at me?
What do you wait? Love you? Love? That's come on. Let's
Like what? That girl, that one girl, is insane.
Yeah, like let's call this what it is. This is a fling. But also,
You're my student.
yeah.
I mean, it's a 30, so no one's gonna care.
right. Just it's just odd. It's an odd thing.
It's odd.
to have in there.
A bunch of dudes come to talk to Indy. The Nazis are digging in Egypt, and Hitler wants artifacts. And it was at this time that I realized that this movie is about Hitler trying to get superpowers.
Yeah. Apparently that's like not too far from the truth. Like Hitler was doing a lot of research into like occult things.
Yeah, I believe that. But
Yeah.
that's hilarious. The fact
Yeah.
that the plot of this movie is Hitler trying to get superpowers. And may I make a controversial statement?
Sure.
I know, now this is no statement on the quality of Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. But as someone who just saw this movie for the first time and has not seen the second two movies, knowing that this series starts with Hitler trying to get superpowers, I don't understand why people thought it was bad when they jumped to aliens for the fourth one.
I don't think aliens generally is why people are upset. I think it's the way the movie uses aliens.
But I knew people were like, what? Because people always said to me, people were fighting Nazis in the first one, and now it's aliens? And I'm like, okay. And now watching this, I'm like, you're right. He's against the Nazis, but like Hitler's trying to get superpowers here. He's trying to get the power of the sun or some shit.
Yeah, like the power of God.
Like,
Yeah.
sorry, I don't think aliens are that far off.
No, I
I don't think it's that crazy a jump.
I don't disagree. I think it's just the execution.
I'm already getting hate tweets.
Yeah, from me.
Oh boy,
It's-
Andy, stop.
Not relevant to the conversation. I'm just saying I don't like you, Robbie.
Yeah, I'm getting these. These are DMs, man.
Yeah.
You're just texting me.
Yeah. So quit it. Fucking quit it, Robbie. But so when we meet Mary,
Yeah.
During yes. Which is fun. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
But afterwards we get that Nazi guy shows up who, like, you just look at him, you're like, that's a Nazi. That's a bad guy. That's a bad Nazi guy. So like great casting. But his henchmen are not Asian, but they're made to look Asian.
Are they? I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
I
it's
watched
pretty-
this movie twice and I didn't even notice.
It's pretty rough. It's fucking rough. There's a close up on one of them. And it's like, that's just a white guy with some weird prosthetics and makeup.
Yikes. Well, I mean, that's also after Marion accuses Indy of some icky stuff, it sounds like.
Yeah, I'm not really 100%
It's like,
clear.
it was wrong, and you know it was wrong.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like he slept with her and then like just bounced.
But like,
That's what I got from it.
that's fine. I don't care about that. But it sounds
Yeah.
like there's more ethical stuff at play there.
Yeah, like what's the age difference?
Age
And
difference.
it was
he
10
her
years
teacher?
ago. Right.
Yeah.
And that's again kind of because I know that George Lucas wrote this to be kind of like James Bond. And he was like, he wanted Indy to be more of like a playboy, and Steven Spielberg wanted him to be less of a playboy, more of like a scholarly guy. So that's why you get that weird little clash that we were just talking about, where there's like, he's teaching a class, but in the class, one of his students is like, fuck me here and now. Like, but his reaction to that is leaning way more towards what Steven Spielberg had in mind. Cause he's like, what? Why do you have that on your face? Like, his facial expression is just confusion.
You know, Steve, we can have him have premature ejaculation just like me. I mean, Bond, just like James Bond.
But like, and we could also have him have no chin, like me, George Lucas.
He'll be a real everyman. Premature ejaculation and no chin.
The weakest jawline of all time.
I'll be honest. Now I'm starting to relate to a hero. A weak jawline and premature ejaculation. Now we're talking.
This is my kind of hero.
Yeah, like, all right. Okay. Let's have some patchy facial hair and we're in.
Also in that same scene we were just talking about, the Mary scene where,
Yeah.
they're in the bar, and she does a whole bunch of like some action, some expositing, and aren't you shit faced?
I think she's just a tank.
Just an absolute fucking tank.
Yeah, I think she's just a tank.
I'll take it. I like her. I like her character.
Oh, she's awesome.
She's fun.
Marion is a fucking awesome character.
Yeah. She like never gets annoying. There's
You know
like
what it
a
is?
lot of
Yeah.
like damsel in distress kind of characters. I did air quotes on a podcast, but damsel in distress kind of characters, like where they need to be saved, they could be annoying, but she like seems like she can hold her own. I like how later in the movie Indy goes to save her, and then he's like, "Wait, nah, I gotta get the Ark,
Yeah.
so I'll be back." And she's like, "What the fuck?" And then she has to figure it out. It's good.
I mean, she's definitely Princess Leia vibes because it's like you said, the quote unquote damsel in distress, but she has agency. She defends herself. She fights people off.
Right.
She comes up with plans. She has exactly.
Yeah.
You know, she's not your typical damsel in distress, which, you know, that's one thing you do have to give George Lucas credit for is he never really, you know, Princess Leia was always able to defend herself.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and the same thing here, Marion is able to defend herself. You know, she runs that bar on her own. And we see her drinking like a tank beforehand. She's a badass.
Yeah. A baddie, as they say.
I mean, yeah, she's Karen Allen.
There's Foxy Mama.
Oh, wow. Wow. Misogyny.
I don't know. You just fucking growled.
The Nazi is going to fucking brand her, which is like, oh boy, didn't know we were doing this. The whipping is awesome. But then that dude gets lit on fire and shot in the face. Incredible. We have a movie. Here we go.
I like how the Nazi guy, he picks up the medallion and it's like white hot. Like rather than like, wouldn't you feel that and just like pull away like,
Yeah.
But he like grips it.
He just immediately, like, they teach you, like, touch with the back of your hand real quick. Just tap it with the back of your hand, see how that feels. But then, like, Marion picks that up too with a cloth, and the cloth doesn't go alight or anything.
Yeah, like, I mean, whatever.
Yeah,
whatever. I do like how later when he does the like he salutes Hitler and he's got the scar.
Oh yeah, it's fucking gross.
And I thought that would come back. And like they would use that to find it, like they'd somehow use his hand to find the Ark, but Indy finds it first.
Yeah, I love when he gets that and he shoves his hand in the snow. For some reason popped me really hard.
Yeah, but again, perfectly cast as like he's a snotty little German Nazi bastard. You know,
I felt really bad for that actor though, because and we're jumping ahead here, but towards the end of the movie, he takes off his hat. And they give him the worst hairline in the history of the world. Did you see this?
Yeah.
He clearly had to shave his head just like this. And it's like, that sucks. That dude had to shave just like a line in his head.
Yeah.
And after the movie, you have to just be like, well, now it's all gone. I'm just going to cut it all off.
Yeah. Now you gotta just start over.
You literally have to.
Yeah.
Real quick, thank you so much for listening. If you want to send us some feedback, send us an email at roydsreview@gmail.com. That's ROYDSREVUE@gmail.com.
You could also find our music on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your music by searching The Royds. That's ROYDS. We have 2 albums and a Christmas song. Hope you like it.
So they get to Cairo. A monkey climbs all over Marion. They meet Indy's friend, and I was drawn aback because I was like, he's the best what in Egypt? Digger. He's the best digger in Egypt.
Okay.
They fucking make the monkey Heil, which I'm sorry. I was laughing my ass off at that.
That was funny. That guy with the eye patch, the like monkey wrangler. I guess.
The most evil man.
Yeah. Just look at him. That's your bad guy.
Yeah.
But he fucking kills his own monkey like an idiot. And then I thought he was gonna come back, and that's the last you ever see of him. He's like, I'm gonna poison.
Oh yes, the dates. Yeah.
The only one who dies from that is his own monkey. Idiot.
when they're running away with Marion in the barrel, she goes, "I'm American. You can't do this," or some shit.
Yeah,
I was like,
"Can't do this to me. I'm an American."
That is the most American attitude about that, actually.
Yes, it is.
When Indy blows up the truck, he immediately thinks, he's like, "Oh, fuck, Marion's dead."
Yeah, and he immediately gets shit-faced.
Yeah, which I would too. If I thought I just accidentally killed somebody, no matter if it's somebody I know, someone I don't know, but
Right.
like it was a genuine accident, I'm drinking. I'd probably drink myself to death,
Yeah,
preferably with a monkey.
yeah. Well, how do you like? I forget his name, but the bad guy. He's what is he like? French?
Belloc or Beloche?
Yeah, Balak. Yeah, Beloche. Yeah.
And he goes, "Not a very private place for a murder. We can at least be like a civilized people."
I do like that scene with was it what's his name? Sala? The friend?
I don't know.
I wrote
I
it
know who you're
down.
talking about.
I wrote it down. Salah. Yeah. So Salah, he's like Beloche.
Yeah.
And Indy just laughs at him. He's like, "It's Belloc."
Yeah.
And I was like, that alone is it like shows okay, this is a genuine friendship that these people know each other. They will just like fuck around with each other. They're friends. And he seems like the kind of best friend in a movie that's gonna die, and he doesn't die. And I enjoyed that. I was like, good. I'm glad he gets
He was a fun little character. Although
Yeah.
when Indy tells him that Marion's dead, he goes, "Life goes on, Indy."
Yeah.
What?
It's like fucking forget about it, man.
You cannot respond like that. What the fuck kind of answer is that? I like when they realize they're digging in the wrong place.
Yeah, that's good. But they're like not that far from it. They're like right next to it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They're
Which
like,
is
"Oh,
risky."
fuck. We should have dug 20 feet to the
Yeah.
right."
I do like the Nazi guy that we keep talking about. I'm sure he has a name, but I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
He
But
walks
much
in.
like you, people just call him Nazi guy.
That is untrue.
That's true.
Um,
It's funny. I was when I was watching this movie, I was talking to my partner. I was like, "Do you know Andy has two things in common with Hitler?"
Okay. All right.
All right. His small, misshapen penis,
Okay, that'll give you. Yeah.
and he's pretty good at art.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. And then she said, "Yeah, but he's really not that good." I was like, "Yeah, but he also..."
Oh my goodness gracious, Rob. What was I gonna say before I got fucking slanderized?
I don't know what you're talking. Hey, you know what? You know what's great about this movie? And I'm going to compare it to modern day movies. So there's a point when they're in the dark. And as a viewer watching the movie, I know it's dark, but I can still see everything that's happening in the fucking movie.
Well, would you look at that?
It's almost like lighting is dead in modern movies because I can
It's-
see what's going on.
Yeah. That's a very good point. I agree 100,000%.
Like, it's practical effects because it had to be. It's 1981.
Yep.
But like, I can see things.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think that this movie, okay, I remember what I was going to say. The Nazi guy, he walks in, right? He walks into one of the tents and he has two of his henchmen like pull off his coat for him.
Yeah.
And I was like,
one of them, I
that's
think, is the world's most handsome Nazi.
well, they my immediate instinct was that's an evil guy. That like if you want a character to come off as evil, just have two people pull off their coat for them. It's like, ooh, that's a bad guy.
Yeah, that's a great.
That's a bad dude. But I think that this movie, I mean, it's good the whole way through. Like the opening action scene, great with the boulder, and then the chase through Cairo,
Yes.
excellent. And then
The chase through Agrabah. One jump, head of the lawmen.
that's a different movie, Robbie.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. A Whole New Earth. You know that
Nice.
song? Yeah. So the I think it picks up big time after they get put into the Well of Souls with all the snakes.
Oh,
From then
yeah.
on, movie's fucking an absolute blast.
The minute he lights up the snakes with a torch, it's like, oh, let's go.
Yeah.
From then on, it doesn't stop.
And like this is like quippy action done right. Because like nobody's like annoying. Like what takes me out of a fight scene is like when people are fighting and they'll like stop and make a joke. It's like, okay, joke time, and then we're back to it. That fucking sucks. What's good, and Harrison Ford is very good at it, is like the physical comedy in this. Like he's climbing the plane and that big German dude is like, come fight me.
Yeah.
And he just turns around and is like, okay. But he doesn't say anything. It's all body language. And then he just squares up and immediately just starts getting his shit rocked. And like he gets knocked to the floor and he's like motions to the guys like, all right, you win. But like the guy's like, we're not done. And it's just great. That scene is fucking awesome. I love it. And there seems to be legitimate explosions happening
Yes.
all around this fight scene. And it's just like, how safe was this set?
There is a lake of gasoline or oil pouring out, it seems like.
Yeah. And they're just lighting it up. And they're still just filming in this fight scene. Like, it's just really, really good.
Well, Indiana Jones gets lucky so much because he just like ducks, like, and then the guy gets eaten by that propeller.
Yes, he does. And I love it. And there's just the blood sprays everywhere. It's great. It's great. The truck scene, fucking fantastic.
Yes.
He's climbing around the truck. He's punching Nazis out of the truck. Then he gets dragged under the truck.
He would get mangled. If he dragged behind a truck like that, he'd be mangled.
Oh, hell yeah. But this is the 30s. Those trucks are going like 38 miles an hour tops.
That's fair. That is absolutely true.
But yeah, great. That action, I just love how that one Nazi gets the best of him, kicks him out of the front of the truck, and he goes, all right, I guess I'll just go back around. And he climbs under the truck, gets dragged, goes all the way back over, and then kicks that guy. I was like, this movie's fucking gold, man. That shit is great. And the stunt is fucking crazy.
Yeah. Well, I love that scene because it's a scene when he's driving the truck and he knocks the one car off, and you see the guys falling out of the car as it falls off the cliff. Incredible.
Fucking great. And like Steven Spielberg knows how to do bad guys because like you want these people to die these gruesome deaths.
Yeah.
Because first off, they're Nazis.
Yes.
Fucking kill them in the most brutal ways you can, man. That's fucking great.
That's a controversial thing to say in America nowadays.
Isn't it just?
Oh, wait, that's one of the problems.
We don't like Nazis here on the Roy's Review podcast.
No, we're anti-Nazi.
We are for sure anti-Nazi. One would say that's Antifa.
I like it. Indiana Jones, when he's laying in the bed, he asks for a little head kissy for Marion. He goes, give me a little head kissy,
Yeah. That scene it's like humanizing. It's relatable. Because like when you're just chilling after you just killed 70 Nazis, you'd be like, give me a little kissy right here.
Well, like she goes and washes up. He falls asleep with his hat on.
Oh yeah, she's trying to get sexy, and he's like, I just want to sleep.
But he doesn't even take his hat off before he lays. Take your hat off at least, dude.
He's the coolest man that's ever been.
That is fair. He is the coolest man that's ever been.
He's the only man on earth that can pull off a fedora, and you're like, that guy's cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody else is like, get that shit off your head. What do you think? You're Indiana Jones?
He immediately comes when Marion kisses him because he falls right asleep. He's like, he immediately came. He's like, fuck. And she's like, God damn it.
It's that George Lucas thing. He was like, put it in. He's premature. Put it in.
See, they made love just like the James Bond movies.
Like George. Have you ever?
Indiana Jones shows up with first of all, he has a rocket launcher out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he got that.
And then he's like, I will kill all of you, including Marion.
Yeah, he's like, just give me the girl. You could take your fucking bullshit arc. And I really like how the villain just fucking sees right through him. And he's like, nah, you want to see this shit too. Because you're a dick like me.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I am. Fuck.
We are merely passing through history. This is
Yeah.
history or whatever.
Yeah. And I like that bad guy because he's such a, again, Stevie Spiel's great at it because he's
Yeah.
such a fucking sniveling asshole. He's like, and once again, what was yours briefly is mine forever.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this guy's such a fucking dick.
And then all the Nazis. Oh, first of all, at first I legit thought, I was like, wait, is there really only sand in the Ark of the Covenant? Is it really? It's it? It's just sand.
Oh, yeah.
And then when the lights go out and all those Nazis suffer a horrific death, and it's incredible.
Oh,
literally
it's so
incredible. The faces melting, the last guy exploding.
Yeah. Yeah.
It fucking explodes.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. And his guts go. It's like almost like you should be wearing 3D glasses. Because the guts shoot at you. It's so good. And the two guys they fucking melt. Everybody gets a lightning bolt through their chest. It's great.
Yes.
It's great. And all you got to do is close your eyes.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. Yeah, just don't look at it because none of them would have gotten hurt if they didn't look at it. But then it looked them in the eyes and went all evil.
Yeah.
It was like, I'm a sexy nun. It was like, no, I'm not.
I'm going to kill you.
And it did. It killed them all.
It sure did. Killed them rotten.
I mean, Indiana Jones gets lucky a lot. He wins a lot by doing nothing in this movie.
Yeah. I think he even says, they're like, what's your plan? He's like, I don't know. I'm making this up as I go.
What's your plan? Be white? Oh, okay. Good
Cool.
plan, Indy.
Yeah, cool.
I do like at the end that he's like, I don't like where this is going. Like, this can't just be trusted. And he goes, top men.
Yeah. And then they put it in a warehouse with a bunch of other crates.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. That's been parodied throughout media ever since.
That's been parroted.
Well, in a way,
Top
yes.
men.
Well, I like
Top men. That's a gay bar I used to go to.
Nice.
Yeah, top men and bottom boys.
Bottom boys. That was more my joint. I really
Yeah,
like bottom boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think we go so well together, Andy?
Because I'm a bottom boy and you're a top man.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thanks, man, for spelling that out.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
You set it up and I knock it out of the park.
Yeah,
right,
baby,
Robbie?
I get you. I don't like that.
Good Lord, Robbie. Good Lord.
There was a G there that needs to be stressed.
Good Lord. Good Megazord, Robbie.
Yeah. That'll probably be eliminated. This is a fun movie.
It is. And yeah, I mean it's a very simple movie. I especially on my first watch, I really liked how it was it's not 100% grounded, but it's this is just a guy doing some cool shit. And then at the end, it's like, oh no, there's some supernatural shit here too.
Yeah.
That's cool. And yeah, I mean, Uncharted. You ever play any of those games?
No.
It's just this. It's just Indiana Jones.
Oh.
Every single one of them is you do cool adventures, and then at the end, there's some weird supernatural thing.
Oh.
Except the fourth one. The fourth one is just grounded in reality.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I like this movie.
This is a very good movie. I'm excited for the rest of Indiana Jones.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We didn't even say the name of it. We're doing Indiana Jones.
Shit.
Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones.
So you're
Right?
confused, but I can see why you'd be confused because it's the same team and
Yeah.
everything, you know.
Yeah.
But no, you're an idiot. Yeah, I say mean shit.
I have one question about this movie.
Would you put that in a segment we call questions?
I would, unless you have anything else to say.
Nope. This is a very good movie.
All right. Well, do you have any questions?
I do.
How many?
2.
All right. So I'm going to let you go first.
Okay.
Questions.
Where does one get a perfectly spherical boulder? Do you think, like, at Robbie's spherical boulder emporium?
Yep, that's it. Every
Like-
boulder sanded down to a perfect sphere. Just
did
for
these-
you. Come on down to Robbie's Perfect Sphere Emporium. Sorry, I'll stop.
Did these like ancient civilizations? No, you good. Did they just like spend years sanding down a big old rock until it was perfectly spherical?
They wake up, they look at their schedule for the day. All right, looks like I'm sanding the sphere for 4 hours.
Yeah, and then one guy's like, I'll sand your sphere. Come here.
Ooh. And then the sundial hit 5.
Ooh, girl.
Questions. How does Indiana Jones survive that trip on the submarine without being noticed? Because first of all, if he climbs into the submarine, there's not a lot of room. Someone's gonna see him. But he certainly can't survive outside the submarine.
Yeah.
And they will go on a long trip.
They do. Is that, maybe I'm mixing up two parts. Is that the one part where he's like sneaking around and that one guy just starts talking to him in German? He's like, you look like shit. Fix yourself. And then he just looks around and then punches the guy in the face.
That's right after that.
Okay. Is that in the submarine?
Yeah, that's after they dock the submarine.
Oh.
The submarine happens, so there's that scene where they're on the boat and the guy lies to him. He's like, I killed Indiana Jones. He has no use to me, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then he's like, they're like looking out on the water. And one guy goes, I see him. And he goes, where? And he goes, there. And you see him climbing onto the submarine. And then they do this thing where like they do the plane thing again, where they show the map.
Yeah.
And then next thing we know, we see Indiana Jones and he's still soaking wet. But it's like, wait,
Maybe it's a leaky sub.
I'd hope, because like, can this man hold his breath for like unlimited time? I don't understand.
I mean, he probably got in the submarine and just did those classic Harrison Ford punches where he grabs you by the collar, looks you dead in the eye, and just socks you in the jaw.
Yeah. And you hear a nice sound when he does it.
Yeah.
There's a
Good
lot of
stuff.
that in this.
Love it.
Oh, yeah.
Like it, love it, gotta have it.
Ooh, ice cream.
Yeah.
Questions.
All right, this is a question for Salah. Why did you risk all of your children's lives to save Indiana Jones?
I believe it was Michael Jordan who said, fuck them kids.
Oh, okay. Like, I get that he's your friend, but Jesus fucking Christ. Like, Indiana Jones, he was 100% ready to like go out in a blaze of glory. And then all the kids just surround him. They're like, you got lucky this time, Indy.
Yeah. Next
But,
time,
like-
children won't be around to save you.
Yeah. Like,
Or it'll take more than children to save you.
yeah, but like, dude, you just sent your kids in.
He's
It's like, hey, take the bullet.
Well, Indy, you know I'm not allowed within 500 feet of children.
Uh-oh. Well, that's all my questions.
That's cool. I have 3 trivias.
Okay. I have 4.
I'll let you ask first.
All right. Finish the quote.
Oh, fuck.
It's not the years, honey. It's the mileage, wear and tear, adventures, or motion of the ocean.
Nice. Mileage.
Very good, Robbie.
Yeah. What does it say on the back of the pilot's jacket at the beginning of the movie? The flying pirates, the air pirates, the flying seamen, the ass pilots.
You said the ass pilots?
I did.
Okay. What was the first one?
Flying pirates.
Flying pirates.
It's the air pirates.
Damn it!
Yeah. Yeah.
Rob's horny this episode.
I am. I just rewatched Indiana Jones right before this, so I'm a little hot and bothered.
Oh shit. Steven Spielberg wrote a script during the shooting breaks on this movie. What movie did he write? Is it Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Hook, E.T., or Empire of the Sun?
Empire of the Sun.
Incorrect.
E.T.
Correct. Came out the very next year.
Never saw E.T.
It is good, but not as good as people remember. At least me. I'm a person.
So I may have fucked up here. So we'll see what happens. This question might be wrong.
Okay. The question is wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
What day will Indiana Jones have office hours? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday? No, I have the answer right. I have it right. Okay. What day will Dr. Jones have office hours? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday?
Thursday.
It is Thursday, yeah.
Oh my God.
He says Thursday, not Wednesday. Or some shit.
That was a guess on my part.
Yeah, you guessing my part.
But you know what? I was right. You know why I was right?
I don't know why.
I guess correct.
Very good.
Correctly?
Yeah, correct.
Anyway.
Very good.
Thank you. How many snakes were in the Well of Souls? 400, 900, 7,000, or 13,000 snakes?
400.
No.
And I have no idea.
I mean, you got 3/4 of an idea.
All right, 13,000.
No.
How many?
7,000.
I'd kill myself.
That's too many snakes.
Yeah.
I feel like you would have been able to do that with like 100 snakes. You know?
Around what year did the Egyptian pharaoh invade the city? 80 BC, 90 BC, 100 BC, 80 AD.
80 AD.
It's 80 BC.
Damn.
Darn.
What's the next one called?
What do you mean?
Like we got BC, AD. What's the next one?
There's no next one.
And like when do we make that transition?
We don't. I don't.
You know, like when?
Yeah.
Who decided? You know.
I mean, now people call like CE and BCE like Common Era and before Common Era.
Yeah.
But like that's just it, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm just confused by the whole thing. I don't. Okay. Who did Steven Spielberg?
Thanks.
I just
was
wrote,
like,
I just
don't
wrote
know.
Steven. We're friends. Me and Steve. Who did Steven Spielberg want to play Salah? Was it Christopher Lloyd, Robin Williams, Danny DeVito, or Billy Crystal?
Billy Crystal,
Incorrect.
Danny DeVito.
Correct.
I'm always good on my second guess.
Yeah. Either way, they would have been in brownface.
That's true.
Yeah.
But also, I have no way of proving that this actor wasn't in brownface. I don't know his name.
Reese something.
Oh, okay.
I'm also not sure. I feel like I've seen him before, but I don't know if he's brown or not.
I don't know.
Who's to say?
Him.
Probably.
Yeah, he'd be the final. Yeah. Well, I have a song.
No way.
Yeah.
I have two.
You have two. You only sent me one.
I only have one. I just wanted to one up you. You know.
Well, I have a thing to flip.
Flip that shit, baby.
Call it.
Heads.
It's heads.
Okay. I'll go first this time.
Cool.
Here's the thing. My song is called The Ark of the Covenant.
Nice.
Now, I wrote this song with more verses than I recorded time for, if that makes any sense. So, like, when I went to sing it after I recorded the music, I sang the first verse and then it went into the chorus. And I was like, uh-oh, I didn't leave enough time for all my verses. So I pick and chose my favorite parts of the verses. So like sometimes it rhymes and then sometimes I'm like, nah, I like this line better.
Okay.
And Yeah, that's my story. And it's called The Ark of the Covenant. They had the ark back in the day. The Hebrews brought it along the way. A vengeful spirit lurks inside, ready to avenge all those who die. What's yours briefly becomes mine once more. You know as well as I, you must see it through. Whatever you do, don't open your eyes. The Ark of the Covenant can kill. It possesses the power of God's will. That's my song, The Ark of the Covenant, rock and roll.
I like that. I like that riff. I like that a lot.
Thank you. I wrote that in high school, and I've had it ever since.
More like low school.
Pretty good. Yeah, this was I found this movie very hard to write about because again, there's really not any character stuff. It's just like a rip snorting good time. And I always find that really hard to write about.
I get that.
So that's why I took something from the vault and then I just kind of did my best. And now
That's
I'm
all
trying
you
to
can
think
ask.
of I'm trying to think of ways to connect, make another part that makes sense with that part. Because whenever we do sequels, especially back to back like this, I feel like I should probably connect my songs. But we'll see. We'll see what happens next week.
You don't gotta.
That's true.
You don't gotta.
That's true. I'm putting that on myself, aren't I?
Yeah.
Well, Robbie, tell us about your song.
Well, my song's called Snakes.
Snake.
Yep. Very good. Very good. And sometimes you do something in a song that you shouldn't. And I did. And you'll hear that at the end. And here's my song called Snakes.
Here he goes with the racial slurs.
You know it.
Uh-oh.
Ancient power they don't understand, buried for thousands of years under sand. If Hitler want superpowers, he's gotta go through me. My name is Henry, but my friends call me Indy. Teaching college to thirsty girls, going on adventures around the world. Well, put the staff together and hold it to the sun. You may have some flashy slow tricks, but I have a gun. It's always snakes, goddammit. Why's it gotta be snakes? Why's it on the plane? It's always snakes, goddammit. Why's it gotta be snakes? Gotta leave you here or they'll catch on. I promise I'll be back and marry on. You better leave. We've seen some evil faces carved out of stone. You know that I'll save you 'cause I'm Indiana Jones. It's always snakes, goddammit. Why's it gotta be snakes? Why's it on the plane? It's always snakes, goddammit. Why's it gotta be snakes? It's always snakes, goddammit. Why's it gotta be snakes? Why's it on the plane? It's always snakes, goddammit. Why's it gotta be snakes?
That was my song called Snakes.
I liked it.
So it turns out the Indiana Jones theme didn't really fit there.
No, no, it didn't. It's funny though.
Man.
It's
So
good.
much, I forced it in.
Good. Golly gosh.
I also, that was the highest note I've gone for in a long time in that first verse.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't gone for that note on that, like the high part. I was like, that's a high note.
Wow. Great job.
Thanks. But yeah, that's my song called Snakes. I'm on the same boat. I didn't really have anything to write about, so I just wrote about it. And then I was like, I don't have a chorus. I just wrote about the snakes. Hiss, 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 hiss.
Yeah. This is I think this is a hard movie to write songs about.
It is.
Like, it's not a bad movie. It's a great movie. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, I don't know either. So do you want to save it for the last Indiana Jones movie where you go on Reddit and type in Indiana Jones NSFW?
Yeah, I think, keep the people waiting.
Okay, yeah.
Kind of like we did with Fiona.
Yeah, we'll edge them.
Yeah, we'll edge them. Oh, it's gone. I had something.
Okay.
It's gone.
Well,
gone. That's good
next-
podcasting.
it is. Next
Yeah.
week, Indiana Jones rolls on with Indiana Jones and the Temple of Boom.
Temple of Doom, Robbie.
Oh, F word.
The Temple of Dune. It's a crossover.
Oh, cool.
No, it's bad.
Indiana Jones and the Legion of Doom.
Oh,
The
shit.
wrestling tag team.
Nice.
Andy, where can they find?
Indiana
Okay.
Jones and the copy of Doom for the PC.
Nice.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones and the Meeting on Zoom.
Very good. Indiana Jones and the Temple. Just going to Temple.
Baruch atah. Andy, where can they find us on the social? No, you tell us the music. Andy, where can they find us on the music?
I'll tell you, Robbie.
What did I just say?
Where can you find us on the music? I understood.
Okay, cool.
You go to Spotify, you go to Apple Music, you go to Deezer, wherever you find your music. Make sure you go to Deezer though, and
That's
type
D.
in.
E.
Uh-oh, that's it.
Nuts.
Nice. You go to you go there and you type in TheRoyds, and we got 2 albums and a Christmas song, and then you head on over to TheRoyds.bandcamp.com, and you find the plethora of songs we've written for this very podcast.
Plethora.
About several thousand different movies. No, but like 50 something movies at this point. And it's we got a lot of bangers. We got a lot of zangers as well. Robbie,
Yeah.
where can they find us on the socials?
That's a great question.
Isn't it?
Yes. They can find us Instagram at @the_Royds, Twitter at TheRoydsBand, YouTube at TheRoydsBand, and TikTok at TheRoyds. Send us an email at RoydsReview. That's RoydsRevue at gmail.com. And leave a 5-star review for us.
Yeah, and tell your friends.
Yeah, tell your friends. We might read your review on the air if you write it. Send us an email. We'll read it on the air in a mailbag thing if we get enough emails.
Yeah, that would be cool. It's a good idea.
Yeah, so send us some letters or some tweets.
Yeah.
We'll read those.
Yeah.
We're desperate for human interaction.
Oh yeah, dude, I cry every shower I take, but I barely shower, so I don't cry that much.
Every person I talk to, it's like that scene in I Am Legend. I just go, please talk to me.
Ouch.
Yep. Well, that's how we're going to end this one.
Is it?
I have nothing else to say.
Shit. All right, hold on. Let me come up with something. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Zunes.
Was that worth it?
No.
We could have ended
no.
on a fun, sad note about how nobody loves me
Well, I'd rather
and
not.
how I will die alone within the next 3 years.
The next 3 years?
Yeah, well, yeah, okay, maybe
that?
5.
Okay. I don't know if this is information that Robbie wants out there, but he is in a committed relationship. So I don't understand the timeline.
Hey, I mean, if I don't die alone, it means I'm taking her out with me, right?
Oh, good Lord, Robbie.
Andy doesn't know that song, but if
I
you're a
don't
wrestling
know.
fan from the early 2000s, you'll know it. All right, everybody. Next week, we're doing Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.